Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm here with Riele Downs, star of A Breed Apart. This keeps leaving my lips, and I will say it until I'm dead. I love this movie. So much fun. Uh,
Thank you.
what what brought you into this?
Yeah, they reached out and sent me the script, and I think I was just immediately intrigued, specifically on how they would even do a lot of the stuff they were writing. I think it was delightfully ambitious, and I'd also just never done an action movie before, so I was thrilled at the idea of getting to do action stuff and fighting. That's always been on my bucket list. So I'd love to like train and do physical stuff. I love that element of film. So yeah, I think I was just excited for the whole shebang.
When doing this, what kind of doing an action kind of horror like this? What kind of lived up to the hype? And then what was some stuff when you got on set? It was like, ooh, was not prepared for this, but maybe next time we'll be ready.
I'd say the locations definitely lived up to the hype. Like getting to actually go to the island and shoot there, I think was wonderful as opposed to filming in a soundstage. I think we just got to be so much more into what we were doing and feel like you're actually immersed in the world that was written for us. In terms of not prepared for, I think a lot of panting, you get really lightheaded. And that's something I didn't expect. Like when we're running, we have to be panting, or even if we're not, even if we weren't doing any sort of action, you'll just often have to be like, act as if you just did a bunch of action and you get quite fatigued by doing that. So probably that. And also just coordinating all of the stunt scenes, I think was tough. Like we did a lot of the stuff ourselves. So the ending in the boat, that really was me, Grace, and Ginny, like in harnesses, doing all of that and all of the kicking. And my scene at the end, which I won't spoil, only had one take for that. So just every day was like, okay, we got to nail this because there's just so many moving parts.
What's the stress level on that? We got one take. Sorry, Rio, we got one take. Oh God, okay, don't mess it up. Don't mess it up.
No, for real. The thing is, I didn't even know until afterwards. So it was like, it was more so an afterwards thing of being like, wait, did I do it well? Did I do what I wanted to do there? Because I was thinking, oh, we got a bunch of takes, and then you do it, and it's like, oh, wait, that was it. Yeah, but luckily, I was locked in.
But you've been acting since you were 3, is that correct?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so you probably got like a different skill set than most actors, I would think, or it's your life, so maybe you don't know any different. But have you noticed that like maybe child actors have a different skill set than someone that came into acting later?
That's a good question. I do think we are, because I'm friends with a lot of other people who also were on kids' shows or started acting when they were younger. And I do think we just have a particular comfort with being on set. Like we're just used to it. And that always helps. I feel like half of acting is just being comfortable and being settled into your body and ready to roll with the punches, like being able to take direction. So I do feel like that is something I'm like extra prepared to do. But also people who started acting later have a brilliant skill set as well. So yeah, what can really be said? There are benefits to both.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what's like, because I guess if you're a child actor and you keep doing it, it's basically a career choice at a very young age. So it's, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to be. This is easy.
Yeah.
For me, as I go through school, high school, I'm like, oh, I don't know what I do. I can tell you, podcaster was not on my list.
Not on your bucket list? No.
No,
How long have you been doing it?
it's not that long, but just a
Okay.
couple of years.
Okay, gotcha. Awesome.
But what's that having that kind of career choice made
Mm.
that early in life?
Yeah, I do feel like it helps a lot with, as you were saying, I never had that exact period where I was like, oh, shoot, I don't know what I'm doing. I got to figure it out because I always felt like, oh, I have something that I've always loved doing and that's going well. So never had to have that moment, but definitely still wanting to explore other things like writing or being behind the camera. It's like you have to make the active choice to do that because you are already doing something. So no one's forcing you to go find a job. But if you have desires of other things you want to explore, you have to like really be an advocate for yourself, I think. Or even like finishing school while I was acting, a lot of the people in charge didn't really care how I was doing with school, but it's like, wait, I care and I want to learn. So you have to really make sure that you're the one, yeah, standing up for what you want to do.
Yeah. And do you have any writing, directing, maybe camera work in the in near future, or are you happy just sticking with the acting?
I definitely have aspirations of doing that. My sister and I, she's a great writer and we write together a lot. So we have some things we're like working on. Would love to see fully developed one day. And directing is definitely something in my sights as well. So we'll see.
Nice. Breed Apart will be in theaters and on demand on digital on May 16th. And again, broken record. Great movie. Go watch it. Have a wonderful time. And if you can watch it in theaters, like I can, they look, this is going to do its theatrical run. It's going to have its release and all that. This
Mhm.
needs to come back like years and do we're doing a breed apart, a midnight screening of blah, blah, blah. Like,
Yes, exactly that. I feel like it's very much so giving like cult classic, go for a crazy time energy. So I hope
yeah.
people get that out of it.
But I do want to get a movie recommendation from you. Something that's maybe a movie that's real personal to you, or a movie this one's really good and no one talks about it.
That's such a good question. I really loved the movie The Hate You Give. I feel like I don't often get like emotionally moved by films, but that was one my sister and I went into and we were both like, wow, like it was just phenomenal. And then I watched this like dark comedy recently called Sanctuary, which was surprisingly really good. I'm also just seeing a totally killer poster right now because I think that's also Lionsgate and that was a great movie. So if you're looking for another crazy slasher type thing, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, congratulations on the movie and thanks for joining me.
Thank you so much. Great to meet you.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. For more movie and television reviews and interviews, please subscribe to my Deepest Dream channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And as always, thanks so much for your support. Take care.